There you go. Okay, so what I need from, who's going to be loading the information?
So there's going to be a number of us that are going to be doing it, which is kind of why we've got multiple people on the call. We're going to actually have a working session next Friday where we'll take pictures and upload.
So do you want, like, I can do it like with, like if you want to have your login and share it, or we can have individuals share it. After this conversation, you guys can kind of think about that and see what's easier. It doesn't matter to me. If you're going to be working at one location, how about I will show you how it works and how you upload information. Then you guys can decide how many of you want your hands in it, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Is that good?
That works.
Okay. So not all of you probably have like the link to our site, this fastergiving.com, to fill out the information and all the profile information. That is how I will give you administrative rights to be able to build a sale. So really all it is I'm going to log out and log back in. So what you'll do is go to fastergiving.com, and then there's a register here or over here. And then it's just filling out your basic information right here. Read the terms and conditions. Once you have that, there is under my account, two things I would recommend. Notifications, click yes, I want to be out, your notification sent via text messaging. So if you are, and you can talk to people about, set this, make sure they set this so that if they're outbid on an item, it will send them a text message with the link to that item so they can bid right from their phone also. So if people are coming there up to you asking, and what I'll do for you guys is I have this like sheet with a QR code that says, somebody's coming in here. Okay. That says, here's the steps on how to do it. I'll email that to you, Marian, just so that you have that. And if you have an email list that you're sending to, you can include that if that's okay. And the other thing is billing and payments. You will have to add a credit card here. And we don't charge the credit cards. Actually, at yours, we post sale, we will probably run the credit cards pretty quick after. And that's something that I do on my end. You'll just let me know when it's over. I'll go through and run the credit cards. If there's somebody there that wants to hand you a check and you're okay with that, just let me know before I run the credit cards. So I'll talk to whoever's in charge that evening so that we can coordinate that, and I won't run until we talk in case people pay you. Okay.
Becky, can I take a step back a minute? What you're showing us, is this as a customer logging into the website for the first time, or is this as us organizing the
right now? It's both. You're going to have to do this also.
Okay.
Before I give you the admin rights.
Okay.
Okay. So then this will also be a customer, if somebody comes up and asks you a question, these are the two things that I would tell them.
Okay.
Okay. Are you good with it? Does anybody have any questions about that right off the bat?
So we need to tell the people who are bidding, make sure that you click that yes to have text messages sent to them and to upload a credit card.
Yes.
Whenever they register immediately. So
yes.
Yes. Okay.
They will not be able to bid if they don't have a credit card on file.
Okay. Well, so then they'll be prompted to do that then when they create an account.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, well, then that's easy.
Under this my account, it will say, like when they first register, it'll say you're 25% finished. And then they do another piece of it until they do all of it. Okay. Okay. So once you got, whoever you decide, Marian, if you'll email me who registers and we're going to give access to, when you do that, you will have, yours will say something a little bit different, but admin. It'll say something like consignor admin, or I don't know what it'll, you'll see it when you, because I have different admin rights, it'll say something admin, and then right below that, it will say auction. So you'll have it all the way down to general payments. Then you'll have like a consignor admin, and below that is auctions. So you'll click on auctions, and every single time it's going to say no auction found. So you have to filter it to either future auctions or all statuses, whichever's going to get you there faster. For you guys, I'd go to all statuses, but I'm going to go to future auctions because I only have a couple. And you'll see your auction here, and I haven't published it yet.
Okay.
So this is where all of your work will be done once you get here.
Okay.
So I'm going to start over and I'll go slower. So home, once you'll have to be logged in, scroll down to your admin, and right below that, auctions, filter it. And then oh, sorry, it's our time now. Your Indiana Ballet Conservatory at Polo Sunset. Okay. So everything will be right here that you're going to work with. I have a few more than you do, but this is basically the same place. So to build the catalog, it's this lots button.
Mm-hmm.
And from here, I promise this is like the easiest thing. For every lot that you want to add new lot.
Yeah.
And you'll be in here once I get whoever's in charge of their admin rights. That's the thing I need next is from you guys. So add new lot. It'll automatically come up lot 1, and I recommend leaving that. So then you could put, I don't know, game basket. I'm just going to call it something. We can update it. Because when people are looking at these auctions, they're either looking for lot 1 or they're looking for game basket. If you have both, that kind of gets rid of the guesswork on your part and their part. And then when you do the second one, it auto numbers them. So you could do, I don't know, I'm just making stuff up now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then, so you'll start that. I'm going to delete this one just because I want to get rid of the clutter. Okay. So lot 1, this blue box, when you open it up, whatever information you fill in here is what a bidder will see on the front side.
Okay.
So if you put, like lots of game, you can name off everything that's in there, or if it's tickets to the ballet or whatever. If there's a specific donator, we typically put who it's donated by. The value of it, let's say it's $200, but you don't want to start it off at that value. You'll start it off. I don't know what they typically do. I don't know what you guys can decide that. I don't know. Sometimes people sponsor a basket or something like that. The pickup or delivery options, you might want to put pick up at the event. Or if you're gonna, if somebody purchases it and they're not there, you may say you can pick up at office on Monday through Friday between 9 to 5, something like that.
Okay.
We have the special terms and conditions, and some of that is for I don't know, like tickets used, if you're giving away ballet tickets, they're for just the season of 2024 or something like that. So it's in there, and it doesn't matter how much you put in descriptions. People don't read everything. So if there's something special in there and you reiterate it a little bit, I think that's better, just so people don't complain, I guess. And then to add a picture, so you're probably taking a picture of your items, you can just click here, and I'm just going to throw this picture.
Can you do this from a phone, or does it have to be done via the computer?
No, you can do it as long as you have internet. You can use your phone or whatever. I'm going to shorten this up so you can see. This is the phone view, really. So when you scroll down, you would click in here, click your thumb in there, and then it'll say, do you want to go to your pictures or your camera? And you could just take it from there.
And can you go back? You can go back and edit these things. So if we wanted to type up all the things,
even the day of, you can definitely do that for sure.
Upload the picture.
Yep. Or if you get a better picture later, this is all, again, it's internet based. So as long as you're, you can log in, you can definitely get in there. I'm trying to think. Sometimes the pictures will go in sideways and there's the rotator there. Yeah, and then you could just go in here and do test description. And then
We've got
see, it's blue right now. It's gonna, when it turns green, it auto saves. You don't have to hit a save button.
Oh, great.
Okay.
What's the times the money?
Times the money. Oh, you asked about if there was a buy now feature. So times the money is if you have like 2 items that are for auction and you want them to pay $150 for each item, you would put 2. So there's 2 items, so it'll be $150 times 2.
Nice.
And that's not net, you probably won't do that. Were you asking about a buy now feature? So like maybe if they want, there's a donation button, or if there's a like a wine pull or something like that?
Yeah, so I see there on the right, you've got to buy it now. We were just talking last week when we met that, if we've got an item that's worth X and
Yep.
instead incremental bid of
Yep.
say 10, we would say if somebody offered us this price, then we would sell it if somebody was to buy it now.
Yes, so that would be the buy now. You just toggle that. What it cannot do is like be an auction, but then if somebody wants to pay $1,500 for it, they can buy now. It has to be just a buy now.
One or the other, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. But what you could do, like if you want to say like, I don't know, like let's say $25 donation. And you can have 100 of those. Okay.
Okay.
So then what they can on the front side, I'm going to go ahead and publish this just so you can see what it looks like real quick. So on the front side, it's not open for bidding yet. It will say buy now. And when they click that, where'd it go? That's not the one I wanted. Yeah, it was. Actually, it was. It will say how many of the $25 donations do you want? See where it says there's 100 available. So I could say I want 2 of them. I could say I want 5 of them. However many I pick, that's what I'm going to be invoiced for.
So that's a
You said we could use that for the wine pool as well?
You could use this. Yeah, you can use it in here. So when we do a lot of these, a lot of times like you have your items that are for auction at the top.
Okay.
So like lots 1 through 25 or however many items you have. And then the next ones I would do the buy now. So if you have like 3 or 4 items for buy now next, and then at the bottom, we typically do like a donation one or fund a need. If you do the funded, I think sometimes we call it fund a need, $25. And I do $25, $50, and $100. Okay. This is kind of a cool thing to have, just because, somebody may not want to buy something, but they'll donate $25 to you.
Yeah.
Trying to think that's really all that you have. So I'm gonna go back to it, because where people get tripped up is they go past the admin, they go to auctions, and then they're like, oh my gosh, it's not here. But you have to remember to filter it. And then yours will be there. And then back to lots. And then again, you just open it up and update, change, whatever you want. And up until even through the sale day, we can make updates as needed.
Okay.
Okay.
So Becky, you mentioned me sending you an email of who we want to be able to access. So
Yes.
Is it one admin account per person, or is it an admin account that can be shared amongst multiple people? As I mentioned, what we plan to do is on Friday next week, we plan to come to the office. We plan to sit here with all the items, photograph and upload, so kind of make it a bit of a question. So would we need multiple admin accounts to be able to do that?
No, I mean, if you wanted to, if you have like I guess a general email for your company, you could all use that one. Or, if 3 of you are going to be doing the majority of the uploading, each of you get this and I can add you to it.
Okay.
the whole time. So, or, you know, so you guys can all be working at it at the same time. In that situation, because, you know, it's cloud-based, so it's got to refresh its information every so often. What you might want to do is like leave off the lot 1, lot 2, because it like one of you may update it, you know, add information faster than the other one, and then it might be out of sync a little bit. And then what I could do for you too is just go back in there and say lot 1, lot 2, lot 3. I'll add that information once the catalog's complete.
Okay, cool. Thank you. And my understanding is that when we are ready to open up the auction, that we just notify you, and then you flip the switch to published.
Yep. I can go, I mean, we can have it published whenever, but what I would recommend is like, I would open it up the week before even, just to have it available. Because it's not gonna hurt anything. And then what most people out there do is, and I am not polo educated at all, but I know there's like a break and then there's another half or 2 more quarters. I don't know what they call it, but like at the end of that third one, they kind of start shutting it down, so that by the last 5 or 10 minutes, people are coming to pay for their items and pick up their items, and it closes out at that point.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we had spoken about opening it up on the Saturday before our event, because we think most people will be looking at it over the weekend.
Yep.
I think that's get most of the traffic, especially for people that might not be able to make the event on the 29th.
Yeah.
So that's why if we get it all uploaded next week, then we should be in place to be able to open up.
Yeah, and even if you get more items and want to add to it after that, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that either.
Okay, that was
At least
my
they get the
next question.
majority of it and see what's there.
So like we could start publishing it with like, if we have 5 items ready to go, we could publish it and like even have it going right now and then continuously add to it leading up.
And you know what? Honestly, I feel like that's a good marketing tool, because you can
Yeah, I was gonna
look
say,
what we have right now and look, come back for more and all that kind of. I think that works out awesome, because it keeps them engaged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is.
I have a question, Andreas here.
Say that again.
I see there's a bulk upload option. Like, because I know we have all our stuff is in an Excel spreadsheet.
Yep.
If we wanted to bulk upload and just do all the updates in the spreadsheet first and then just upload, is it complicated?
No, not at all. What I would say is like, make sure you have all your information in there first. I wouldn't do like 2 bulk uploads, because it will bulk upload everything. So get it in there, and then you could go back and make your updates. But to bulk upload, you just make it. That's the only option. Fundraiser items, download your template.
Oh, okay. So, and then there's a template. Okay.
CSV. Yep. There are like there's a few things that have to have information in it. And I'm going to highlight this and I'll send it to you, Marion, so you can see. This one does not. Let me get rid of that. So the name would be like the basket or whatever. Consigner is, I will put it as the ballet conservatory there. And then what your starting price is going to be, your reserve is going to be 0, because you're not going to have a floor. I wouldn't even worry about that. Bid modifier is that times the money, and it's probably just going to be 1.
Yeah.
Sequence is going to be the first lot, second lot, third lot, and it just numerical order all the way down. Note is nothing. And then auction type is racehorse. And then from here over, whatever you fill out is what's seen on the front side. So if you leave off special terms and conditions, don't type anything, nothing on the front side is going to show up. Okay.
So we could do this and then go in and edit the items afterwards. If we wanted
So
to.
what you would do, let me get back in here. Yep. You would just drag it into here. And then if it's good, there's like this green bar that shows up all the way across here, and it'll say okay, and you click okay and it uploads everything. If it turns red, there's something in there kind of wonky. And if you get that and want me to look at the spreadsheet to make sure you got everything filled out right, just email it to me and I'll do it. No problem.
Thank you,
Sometimes
Becky.
it's like one little thing and it'll drive you crazy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep,
And
and
then-
then you just go back into the lots here. And you'll click that that box, and then you can go in there and make your updates as needed.
So in this case, would the name that we create need to contain the lot 1, or is that
It
automated?
doesn't matter. It doesn't have
Okay.
to say lot name. It could just say, whatever the item is usually.
Okay.
And there's a quick
right.
edit. So if you knew that you wanted to go in there and do all the values, you could just go in there and just type it in here all the way down once you know what that is. If you don't have that information off the bat, or description, if you left one off, you can just go in there and type it right here. You don't have to open every single one of them up.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Trying to think if there's anything else. You can, once you start getting things finished up, just click this toggle, or if you have all of them done and want them all to publish at the same time, you click that green check mark and it will publish them all. I will probably hit publish so that your banner's on the front side. I mean, whenever you want to. Actually, let's just go ahead and do it. So on the front now, you can see that it's posted here and can start advertising that lots are coming.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
So then payment, a credit card is needed. You said if people wanted to give a check or pay cash on the evening, they could also do that. We just need to notify you.
Correct. Yep. And because I'll have a settlement page, there's not going to be anything here right now, but this settlement page, I can mark an invoice that they paid you direct
Okay,
at the event, and then it will balance it out. So like whatever you collect, subtract it from what I collect, and it'll send out this whole big report so that you see where all the money's coming and going and how much you made, how much we took out, the whole, it's in detail. So you can have it for your records.
okay, thank you.
Sure.
And then, so you're going to be our point of contact on the evening then, are you,
Yep.
Becky?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And
If
then
I don't have anything going on, I haven't looked yet. If I don't have anything going on, I maybe just be out there hanging out beside you just to,
Okay.
watch a little polo.
you can come and hang
That'd be
out.
fun.
There you go. Yeah.
We got some pretty cool items actually, Becky.
That's exciting.
Any other questions from anybody?
No, it seems pretty user friendly.
Yeah.
It is pretty and I tell you, the ones where they get tripped up is like, oh no, that's not here. And they got to filter it every single time. So definitely that. Trying to think anything else.
And then the process from the auction, that will come to us the following week after the polo event's finished.
Yeah, it just takes me a couple days. What I like to do is I think is your event on a Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like by no later than Wednesday, Thursday, I should be able to tell all the credit card payments have gone through, you've received this. I need to just make sure all that's consistent, and then I'll have it printed out and send you a check, or if you're close, we can meet up and we can swap hands or something.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
The day of the sale, the admins can see the bidding on the backside. So the slots is where you build it. This bids, let me get one that's closed here so you can kind of see what it looks like here.
So we'll be able to monitor the bids in real time then.
Yep.
I'm gonna be like.
This is what you won't see this max bid in here, but you'll see whoever's winning here. And when you open it up, you won't get to see who the contender is, but you'll be able to see that they put a bid in at this time.
Okay.
Again, I've got the super duper admin, so I can see this max bids stuff going on.
Super duper admin. Okay.
Yep.
That's good. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. And I monitor that on your behalf too, just to make sure you guys get what you deserve, actually. So.
Do that, Becky. Okay, so I owe you names of individuals that are going to need a count to upload. Andreas, it sounds like you were volunteering for the bulk upload, but we'll talk about that shortly.
Okay, I'm gonna send you. Here's the link so that whoever you need to. Oh, that's Zoom. I don't want that. Where are we? Tell me when you see your name. I don't think that's it.
No. You did email me today, this
There we
morning.
are. Here we are. Yep.
Okay, perfect.
So there's the link, and then just reply back with whoever registered that you want to have those admin rights. And
Yep.
Marion, under your name, I will list that as Indiana Ballet Conservatory, so
Perfect.
that on the front, like on the front side here, the information, this right here, say that, but it'll be your content, or you let me know if people have questions, this is the information, if somebody
Okay.
were to call and ask about it.
All right, I'll provide that in an email as well, Becky.
Okay,
Thank you.
perfect. Okay, awesome.
Okay. For your
All
time, Becky. I'll be
Okay.
emailing you.
Don't hesitate to call me, text me, all of you. She's got my number. When you get ready to do the bulk upload, if you want me to just take a peek at the spreadsheet before you do it, shoot it to me, and I'm happy to check it out, make sure it's gonna work if you like.
Perfect, Becky. Thank you. Really,
Thank you so much.
Oh,
Thank
no
you.
problem. You guys have a
Really-
great night.
thank you. You too.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
It's a